Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today it is hot here in West Tennessee. It is the beginning of March, and it is time to check our bees in the apiary for the first time since winter. Are they alive? Let's find out. It is a windy day here in West Tennessee, so if there's some wind noise, I do apologize. But it is warm and we need to get in and check our bees. We haven't checked them all winter deep inside the boxes. All we've been doing is feeding them and seeing if we see any bees flying on warm days. So today we're going to get inside each one. We did lose one colony so far this winter. It was FedEx bees. It was a swarm catch we caught down at the airport. But so far, 4 out of 5 seem like they're doing okay. Let's find out. This first colony is hatmaker bees. Hatmaker bees is a tree stand swarm I caught last year, and they did very well throughout the winter. They built up. Queen Ernie's in there doing her business, and we see lots of bees coming and going, bringing in pollen. And I think the maples are maybe already in blooming. Some of the trees are already starting to bloom, so maple pollen may be coming in. But look at all the pollen on the ground here. Let's take a look at that. Moving over to family bees, this is a split I did off FedEx bees last year. FedEx bees was doing very, very well, split them off, took FedEx bees queen over here, and then let a new queen cell develop over in FedEx bees. And I'm thinking they didn't have enough time as late in the year as I split them, so that's probably why FedEx bees didn't make it last year. So technically, the queen from FedEx bees is in here in family bees, and that was named after the YouTube family reunion we did in Pryor, Oklahoma, which was an awesome time, by the way. So these bees are going crazy with pollen. You know, daffodils are in bloom, and I don't know if bees take daffodil pollen, but there's a lot of orange and yellow pollen coming in as well. So let's take a look at that. Moving on down the line to barn bees. Barn bees was a huge swarm I caught off the top of our barn in a swarm trap. And guys, it was amazing how strong that colony was, that wild swarm. But I'm looking here now, I don't see too much activity. I'm kind of worried about barn bees. It's not going crazy like some of the other even smaller colonies from last year. So one thing also, there's a lot of granulated sugar down the bottom. That was at the top and it's all down the bottom. So I'm hoping this colony didn't die out and get robbed, and these are just robber bees, and we open it up and it's empty. I'm kind of scared. Last but not least is Gunslinger bees. This was a swarm catch I caught late in the season last year, and I was surprised that they did as well as they did. But I see them coming and going. There is a lot of pollen down below too, so they're bringing it in. I am excited to get into Gunslinger bees with Queen June. Yes, that's from the Fear the Walking Dead show, in case you wondered. Today we're not only going to be inspecting our colonies, we're going to be adding sugar water, 1-to-1 sugar water, to help develop that brood, get them going very quickly. We're going to get off the old moisture board. We'll leave the pollen patty and any sugar they have in there. We're also, to the smaller hives like this hat maker, we may add a second deep, room for them to brood up, and keep the brood at the bottom, have the open at the top, have them move up to the top. That all depends on whether I see new brood or not. So if I see a lot of new brood and pollen coming in, these are coming. This box here, these boxes we may add, came from the FedEx bees that died out. So we repurpose everything. Anxious to see what we have in hat maker colony here. And this is, again, a very, very fun hobby. I don't do this for business. Oh, we've got bees. We still got a lot of sugar, pollen patty up here, but look at all the bees. We will be getting them down below. You notice I don't have any smoke right now, and hopefully I don't need any smoke. If the bees are happy, I won't need smoke. If they start getting crazy, I'll bring the smoke up here. I do see a small hive beetle right there. I'll kill that bad boy. But let's go ahead and get this opened up, see what we've got inside. Now, windy it is, I may need some smoke. So, but I don't like using it if I don't have to. Yeah, we haven't, oh, look at all the bees. So awesome. Swiffer sheets are nice and empty, no hive beetles in there. I like that. Let's get this burr comb off here. That's just a comb that they'd built up that doesn't need to be there, and just makes it a mess for me is what that does. Let's get an outside frame out here. There we go. See, nothing on this. Oh, it's like a dirt dauber there. I don't know why a dirt dauber been. Yeah, that's what that was. A dirt dauber got in here. So nothing built out on that one. Go ahead and clean up burr comb off the outside of it. All right. Now let's get this next one open here. Again, super excited to see what we find inside. All right, we got honey, we got nectar. Look at that new nectar being brought in. Can y'all see the shininess? They're getting nectar from somewhere. I don't know what's out there right now, but they've got nectar. And they had still honey left over. Look at the honey right here, guys. They had honey left over, which is awesome. So this is nothing on this side, but I'm super excited to see the activity here. Now, if you see the queen, let me know. I definitely want to keep an eye out for her. Again, this is hat maker colony, Queen Ernie. So we've got, oh, lots and lots of pollen here. Y'all see the colors? I don't know if y'all can see the colors in there. The beautiful pollen being brought in. Lots of nectar on the sides, a little bit of leftover honey. Super excited for that. Don't see the queen right now. Pull this side out. Lots of nectar over here too. Shininess. Lots of shininess. All right. Set this one on my stand. All right, getting towards the center. This is where I expect to see some brood and the queen towards the center. And yay, we've got brood. She is blowing it up, so yes. Very, very good job, Queen Ernie. Let's see if we can see her on anywhere. Man, the pollen on the outside, nectar, no queens. Oh, look at the brood. Oh yes, there's larvae in the center. That is awesome. So Queen Ernie is in here doing her job. Super, super excited. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set this one right there. Move on over one more. I am super happy with how quickly they're developing here. Oh, more brood. Don't see the queen. There's a practice queen cell. That's a little practice queen cup right there. Y'all can see that. Nothing. Let's get that. Nothing in it, which is good. So, you know, swarm season comes quickly. Swarm season comes quickly. All right, but they're being nice to me right now. More brood. Oh, there's the queen. Guys, right there's the queen. Do you see her? Get that cleaned up. Right there's Queen Ernie. Get a little closer for you. Queen Ernie. Hopefully you can see. Man, she's huge. Look how huge it is. Queen Ernie. Queen Ernie, your butt is huge. Queen Ernie, you've got a big old butt. Look at that. She is doing it to it, laying the eggs. All right, I'm super happy. Queen Ernie's in here. So what I'm gonna do push that over. I know she's right there. I'm gonna go one more over. We've got a couple empty frames. I'm gonna go ahead and add that second box because there is a lot of activity, and they're gonna be filling this up very, very quickly. The way things are going right now, they're gonna be filling it up very, very quickly. So beautiful, beautiful colors on everything. Amazing pollen. All right, so these guys are doing great. These outer frames, let's check this one out. Okay, filled up with honey. They had honey left over. Look at that. Oh, capped honey. All right, so they did great. Let's get that other box on. Little small hive beetle right there. Small hive beetle. But all right, let's get this closed up. Get the top box on, feed them. And I also going to be removing the mouse covers off the front as well. Kill that small hive beetle right there. All right, let's close this up, move on to our next task. Put the next box on, give them room to move up. As this spring gets here, go ahead and put a Swiffer sheet on the top. And then we're gonna have our inner cover right here. Now, since I'm gonna put the feeder on it, the holes are gonna be on the bottom, so that way nothing can get straight into the feeder. And we'll leave that sugar and everything on there. Now we're gonna put the feeder. Feeder is just a box feeder here. And I'll put gallons of 1-to-1 syrup water. Bees come up through the center, they go along the edges, and it keeps them from drowning as much. They just go down, drink as much as they can. So let's go ahead and put that on there. And now we'll fill up with some syrup water. I've got some 1-to-1 already made up right here. 1-to-1 syrup water. Try to pour this in as carefully as I can without spilling. I'm gonna try to get equal amounts, probably a little more for the bigger colonies. Of course, they may not be bigger when I get inside them. We don't know. We don't know. All right, fill this up. I like to put a little bit across the top like that just to entice them up here. All right, and then I'll come back and get this mouse guard off. We don't need that in the springtime. These bees can definitely defend themselves from the mice in the spring and summer. Wintertime when they're balled up and it's really cold, mice come in there and wreak havoc. So we'll get those off and get this cover on here. And this one, Hatmaker colony, is done. Great job, Ernie Hatmaker, Queen Ernie. Now, family bees here have got a lot going on. I am expecting a lot. There are tons and tons of bees coming in here. I see bees all the way up to the top. And get the cover off to the side. I am so, all their sugar, all their pollen patty is gone. That's how active they've been. And when I open this up, oh, this whole box is full. This whole box is full of bees everywhere. Man, super pumped. Man, look at all the small hive beetles on this Swiffer sheet. There's a few alive ones. Get those smashed and killed. There's one there. Get all this up. Some people make fun of me with my Swiffer sheets, but man, they capture the beetles. Okay, there are bees on every single frame here. Every single frame. So what I'm gonna do, and there's honey, everything's built out. I'm gonna see if I can get anything out of here. Let's see, this frame here looks like it was the least work done on before it's put in. So let's go ahead and get this out. Hopefully the queen's not on here. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. All right, you can see they built that out to the bottom, full of nectar, both sides, capped honey still on it. Oh, I'm anxious to see what's in the bottom box. I'm expecting the bottom box to not be that full. Typically in the wintertime, they've moved all up to the top. There you go. So lots of nectar on there. Bees are starting to get a little excited. I may end up needing to get me some smoke on here. No brood there. I'm gonna go see if I can see the brood and the queen, and then we'll move down to the next box down. All right, so they've built this out a little bit of wonky comb there. I'll let them fix that. I don't see any craziness though. All right, so here's where I expect to see the queen or brood. All right, I do. Lots of brood, lots of brood. Pollen being brought in, just everything. Oh, tons of new brood, capped honey. So much of what you want to see as a beekeeper. So much of what you want to see. Look at that. All the way across. So let's get down to the bottom, the box down below it. This is what really, more brood, more pollen, more nectar. I don't know where they're getting nectar from. Oh, look at the colors. The colors in that pollen there on this side. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I didn't see the queen, but I really haven't been looking for her. I know she's in here because all this new brood, not in here in the wintertime. So let me pull this one right here out just to see. Oh, she's got, now drone brood's coming. Oh yeah, drone brood is coming. There's some drone brood, guys. Drone brood is this big round bulbous ones right here. These are called drone brood. That'd be boys. All the other brood would be girls, and that would be boys. So she has got that going on as well. Let's go ahead and close this up and get into the box below and see what we've got going on. Just curious what's down below. Oh, this box is heavy. Oh, we got lots of bees down below as well. Lots of bees down below. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is probably going to be one I end up splitting. Probably going to be one I end up splitting. Let's go ahead and get a frame out. Get a frame out to see if they got, okay, it's lighter. Let me see how light. Oh, this one's lighter. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, let's just pull one out just to see what's in here. Just to see what's in here. Shouldn't be much. Shouldn't be much. But they will move up though. Yeah, nothing on there. Lots of bees coming and going. Let's look towards the center just to see what they've got going on. Bees are starting to get a little excited. I probably need some smoke. Center frame, just nectar. Okay, so we'll move this one up. Move this one up and feed them. Get the cover back on. You all don't need to see that again. And close up family bees because they are kicking butt and taking names. So this is going to go, yeah, this is going to go on. Gotta get that bottom off there. Stuck. This is going to go on top of that brood chamber. And brood chamber, deeps. This is a deep brood chamber for those of you. And look at that, almost no dead bees down there. Almost no dead bees. Let's get all this cleaned up. Give room for everything to fall down. That was just stuff from the inner cover that they've, but no dead bees down here. That was really good. All right, so let's get this one on bottom. Get this one on top. And all the bees are flying like crazy now, guys. I'll give you a video of that here in just a second. Let's get this one closed up and call this one done. This is the one I'm scared of. This is barn bees. Was super, super strong. Not seeing much come and go right now. So let's get in, see what's in here. Again, kind of scared. Oh, I see bees. I see bees. That's a good sign. If you can see bees in here, let's get the inner cover off. Oh, they're already starting to come at it. I mean, not very happy. Nice little bundle. I doubt there's none much below. I probably won't have to give them another box. We'll find that out in just a second though. So let's see how the small hive beetles, got more small hive beetles in this one. Yeah, got more small hive beetle action. But because most of them should be up here and I only see a cluster about this big. So if I don't see much else anywhere else in the box, we won't give them another one, but I really want to see brood. If I see brood, that will make me happy. Getting to get this, nothing, no weight on here, no honey. You know, so far we've seen honey and nectar in almost everything we pulled out. Again, this box, nothing on there. Starting to get a little scared. Let me get my hanger here. Starting to get a little scared. Bees aren't very happy right now. Nothing, a little bit of honey left on that one, not much. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, oh, they are attacking me now because there is brood there. I see brood. So there is a queen in here. There's some honey, so they did have some capped honey left. But I feel them attacking me. I'm probably gonna need some smoke. Their cluster's a lot smaller. Yeah, I don't see any bees in the bottom, so I'll rotate their thing here. All right, there's the brood. Not much of it. Brood over here as well. So there is a queen in here. I got some wonky brood here. Let me go ahead and get this comb off of here. Make sure the queen wasn't in that. That wouldn't be good, would it? All right. So let's get this open here. That was attached. Oh, we got some crazy comb. Going on here. But there was honey, a little bit of nectar. That's what happens when you use foundationless. Sometimes they get a little wonky. But they got wonky on that one. So I'm gonna take this frame out and get it all fixed up. Yeah, look at this. That's a wonky frame now. See how they built on either side? Yep. They built on either side there. Nothing in it, so I ain't too worried about that. I don't see any eggs or queen's not on there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this off here. Make sure the queen's not on here. Can't have any of this. I'll give them this frame back. Yep. All right, got that off there. Give this back to them when I get it cleaned up. So let's check the bottom box just to make sure. Let's check the bottom box and come back. Just want to do a quick check down here just to see if we have any activity, which I don't think we do. Yeah, got lots of. This is a lot of developed frames. They moved up what they did over the winter. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, look at that capped honey with new wax. Capped honey with new. Oh, look at that. So I was a little bit wrong. Capped honey, new wax. Oh my goodness. This colony. I'm glad I checked. Look at this. Capped honey, brand new wax. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna go to the center just to see if I see any brood. I do. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So better than I thought. Oh, lots of honey. Lots and lots of honey. So I'm gonna move that up to the top. They like to have that farther away. And super excited. They've got tons of stores. Tons and tons of stores. So not many bees, but they've got brood and they've got stores. So let's get this off of here. They're starting to get a little mad at me is what they're doing. And I don't blame them. So getting a little mad at Tim and the apiary. Do apologize, guys. Ladies, I mean. There we go. Oh, they got so much honey. So much. And there's no dead bees at the bottom, which is really, really good thing. Get all that cleaned off there. All right. Get out of the way. Let them do their thing in the springtime. That's what you want to do, right? All my beekeeping friends, you want to let them do their thing. You get out. Oh, there's so much honey in here. Because you want the honey at the top, easier for them to defend. They put the brood at the entrance, honey at the top. They can defend it better. That's why I rotate the boxes in the spring. Last but not least, Gunslinger bees. I'm expecting a lot of nice activity in here. I just want to see brood. I want to see, oh, look at all they had lots of sugar in stores left. I see some wonky comb going on here, though. They must be filling this one up. So they probably do need a second box, which is what we're going to give them. Man, look at all the activity. Ooh, small colony though. And this was Gunslinger. This was a late swarm catch, so it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, which is fine. So the Swiffer sheets are completely clean. That's a good thing. And I do see a lot of new comb, and you can see they didn't have much. They really didn't have much. This was again a swarm catch. Gave them a bunch of new frames. Look at this. So nothing on there. They've got a lot to fill out. So what I'm probably going to do, depending on what we see here, woo, they're flying out hard. They are attacking heavy. They may be queenless as mean as they are right now. Let me move slow. Woo, they are not happy. Not happy. This is where the queen's going to be, in the center here. Got to move real slow, because they are flying out. Do you see brood? I see tons and tons of nectar, but they may be queenless. They may be queenless. Oh no, they may not have made it. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. This is the last one. Last one to see what we got. And oh, we got brood. And there's the queen. Right there's the queen. She's a young queen. Look at all these bees flying out on me right now. The queen's right there, so she's bringing it out. They need to be fed. They definitely need to be fed. Let's see. Okay, so everything's going well. I'm not going to add anything to them. I don't want to give them too much space for as little as they're going on. But whenever I check back, if they've really boomed, then we will give them more. So I'm not going to do much with them. I'm going to replace those 2 frames that don't have anything on it. Let's see, make sure. Yeah, nothing. I'm going to give them 2 really good frames here. Give them 2 really good frames. Okay, this one, really nice new comb. Give them that one, and let's see if I can find another one with a really nice new comb. Not that one. All right, this one right here. Both sides filled up. Move that to the center there. Give them this. So we've got queens on all of our colonies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we've got it going on. We've got the Swiffer sheets on here. We got to feed these guys now. Get them fed so they can start. Oops. So they can start doing their thing. Because when it gets going like it is now, the flow is not on. There's not a lot of nectar sources. There's pollen sources, but there's not a lot of nectar sources. And they need that nectar really to start building all that wax. So what I'm going to do is feed them sugar water. They'll fill out the rest of those frames. Next time I check back, we'll be able to add the second box. So too much space. They can't defend it. Other bees will come in and start robbing them out. So let me get them fed, covered up, and we'll wrap this up. All right, let's get all this cleaned up. We had a great day here in the apiary. 4 out of 5 colonies surviving. I love that. We saw queen activity in all 4 of the colonies. I am super excited about everything I saw. We had 1 colony, a little smaller than I thought, with tons and tons of honey in it. Then of course, Gunslinger here, very small. And but with the weather we're having, they will pick up very quickly. So let's get all this stuff put up. Call this a day. Again, super excited about everything we saw in the apiary today. We'll come back out, get those mouse guards off, you know, and just let these bees do their thing. So if you haven't subscribed to Ridge Life already, take the time to do so now. I'd sure appreciate that. If you like today's video, hit that thumbs up. Woo! The wind is terrible. Hit that thumbs up and hit the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out on Ridge Life. And guys, as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life.